Hey guys, Zakuak here, back with another Roblox Studio tutorial. In this video, I will be teaching you how to make a landmine that eliminates a player once they step on it. The landmine will also have a blinking LED. These can be used in many different games, like zombies, FPS games, and many more. Alright, first, let's make the model for our landmine. We're gonna use a cylinder. And we're gonna scale this cylinder down to something around this big. And next we're gonna Control D to duplicate this part, and we're going to shrink it down and scale it to something this big. This is gonna be our little light on the landmine. Okay, now let's rename the parts. And we're gonna call this LED because it will be blinking. And also let's change the color just to make it look better. Now for the LED, we're gonna change the color to red, and we're gonna change the material to neon so that it's gonna be glowing. Okay, and finally, let's use Control G to group the parts, and we're gonna call this group Landmine. And we're also gonna add a weld constraint. And in our weld constraint, we're gonna set part 0 to the LED and part 1 to our plate. So first of all, let's make a script for the LED to blink. Add a script. We're gonna rename it to blink, and let's write down some variables. This is just gonna be like a random number generator. Now these last two lines are going to use this random number generator to choose a number between 0.5 and 1, and here between 1 and 1.5. The on pause will basically tell the game how long our LED should be on, and off pause will tell the game how long it should be off, so that it's going to be different every time. Now we're going to make a while true loop. And we're going to write this. So basically what we're doing here is for this amount of time, which is going to be randomly generated here, the LED material will be neon and the brick color will be really red. So that basically this is going to look like it's on. And after that, we're going to make it turn off. And what we did over here is basically just the opposite. So after this is done, it will turn off by changing the material to plastic and the color to black. Let's test this out. There you have it, a blinking LED. Okay, so now that we're done with that, what we're gonna do next is make the landmine actually explode and kill you. To do this, we're gonna go into plate, add a script, and we're gonna call it boom. Also, in the toolbox, we're going to look for a sound of an explosion. So we're going to go to audio and search explosion. Let's insert this one. Okay, now we're ready to make the script. Let's add a few variables. I just noticed that I accidentally put the sound file inside the script. Instead, let's put it inside the plate. There, now it should work. Okay, let's go over what these variables are for. Obviously, these are just defining our parts. Can explode equals true means that our part is able to explode. And if you don't know what debris is, I've covered it in my previous videos, so go watch those. This is just defining what our sound is, which is over here. And this is defining our surface, because we don't want the surface to trigger our explosion later. Okay, now we can make our function. Here we're just telling it when can explode becomes false. Here we're gonna make our explosion. And here, these are all of the parameters for our explosion that we've just created. This is just gonna play our explosion sound. Okay, so here, after the explosion happens, we're basically just making the plate disappear, and we're adding it to our debris. Finally, let's call our function. Okay, I think we're ready to test it out. Okay, so here you can see that our landmine is blinking, and when we step on it, it should explode and kill us. There you go. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe to never miss out on a Roblox Studio tutorial. Bye.